Hi everybody, it's Christopher and welcome to Life's Not Over, It Just Looks Different, the YouTube channel. If you've been watching these videos before, you know that I've been talking about the different characteristics of cortical visual impairment and how they affect me. And on today's video, I want to talk about the characteristic of novelty, or a preference for familiar objects. Now, it's well documented in Dr. Roman Lancey's books, and I've also heard this from my colleague who is CVI certified, that kids with CVI tend to favor objects that they already know. So maybe it's the same cup or the same bowl or spoon or anything like that. And if you try to introduce a different object, it might take them a while to gravitate toward it or to identify it. This, because I had the benefit of being fully sighted before my stroke, this is one characteristic that I don't actually think affects me all that much. But there is one place that I think I maybe even consciously use this characteristic, and that is when I'm in a convenience store. If I'm in a convenience store and I'm trying to get a drink out of the cooler, I tend to gravitate towards the bottles of Coca-Cola. And it's not just because it's my favorite drink, and it always has been. It's also because, one, the label is red, and if you were watching my video on color preference, you know that red is one of the colors I see most easily. It's also because of the textured bottle, because it stands out with its texture against anything else in the cooler. So it really comes into play for me, and it saves me a lot of time and energy because sometimes, you know, I look in that cooler and I'm looking all over, and sometimes I do think that I want to drink something else, but then I kind of get tired of it and I'm like, I don't feel like reading every label. I don't feel like spending this much time looking. I'm just going to go with the Coca-Cola because I know it's right there. I can feel the bottle. I know it's the one, and I don't have that problem. So it's probably the one place where I use this characteristic almost intentionally. So that is my thought on preference for familiar objects, or novelty. And I'm almost done with these characteristics of cortical visual impairment, but I'm going to do other videos after this, including a couple of videos on writing and font styles, advocating, and also on assistive technology. So if you're finding these videos useful, I do hope that you'll click like below. And if you're new to these videos, I hope that you'll click subscribe and come with me on this journey. And if you've been watching these videos already and you've seen them before, thank you very much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.